One reason why you clicked on this video today is because you actually want to find out if Khamrah is really worth the hype, if it's worth your coin, and if it is worth your time. I know that a lot of people buy fragrances blindly, not knowing the notes in the fragrances and if it is something that would fit their personality. That is why I'm here to help you out. This is Khamrah. I got it in this version. This is another trick if you want to get perfumes and you are not sure, like, is this perfume in my alley? Like, is this something that I feel like I would like? Get them in smaller mini versions like this that has the DNA of the fragrances and smells exactly like the fragrances, so that you will be able to make better choices and you don't regret getting the fragrances. Okay, Khamrah right now, we know the dollar rate, right? Khamrah is like on the pricey side right now. Original Khamrah retails between 45k to 40k, and it is a very good vendor that will give you for around like maybe 30 something thousand naira. So Khamrah is pricey, so you want to make sure that you are getting the right one. It is a fragrance by Lattafa, and for me, Lattafa fragrances are always a hit. It is always very rare to find a Lattafa fragrance that doesn't perform like a beast. Their copies of niche fragrances and designer fragrances are almost like spot on, making it easy to still wear your favorite designer perfume at a more affordable rate while smelling like you've spent $1 million on a fragrance. So let's get down to this review today. So this is how this particular version of Khamrah I got looks like. I actually got this fragrance in the market. This is the original one of it. I got this for 5,000 naira. I've seen some people retail the same fragrance for 4,000 or 4,500. It looks like an oil perfume, but it's not. It does have a significant amount of oil that makes this last very long. Let me spray this out. Doesn't really have a lot of alcohol. This is very yummy. This smells very yummy, slightly fresh, and that freshness I'm getting like bergamot at the opening of this fragrance, and then you start to get very sweet notes. Like I can smell vanilla. Ooh, this is so sweet, like a cocktail with like a vanilla it got into my mouth. Oh my god, so bitter. So this is a spicy, sweet fragrance, and it's giving off like unisex vibe. This is both for men and a woman. The man and the woman can wear this. If a man pairs this with a beastly oud fragrance, oh my god, he's going to smell like a snack, because somehow oud pairs perfectly well with gourmand fragrances. Gourmand, or like sweet fragrances, very sweet fragrances, pair very well with oud. This fragrance was launched in 2022, and it is still strong in the market. Like even till today, people cannot get over it. Like it is selling like hotcake for them, and I'm not surprised, because oh god, the notes I'm getting off here, it smells rich. It smells expensive. This is not a cheap vanilla fragrance at all. I'm getting notes like cinnamon. Maybe that's what's responsible for the spiciness. I'm getting cinnamon. I'm getting tonka bean. And then sometime like 2 or 3 hours when the fragrance had died, has gotten into like the mid stage of the fragrance, you start to smell, for me, chocolate. I get whiffs of like chocolate, and it gets very sweet. It gets sweeter towards the end of the fragrance. The more it stays on your body, the more it's sweet, the more the sweetness keeps. This is a beautiful fragrance, honestly. This is one of those things that you would buy and not regret. So to the statement I made at the beginning of this video, yes, this is worth your coin. This is worth your time. This is a safe blind buy. Even if you are somebody that doesn't like vanilla, like I'm not a vanilla person. I don't like heavily scented vanilla scents. I don't like heavily sweet scent. But this is tolerable for me. I love it. Throughout the day, this just, and each time you make a movement and you perceive like the wicks of it, it just keeps getting better. There's no oud at all in this fragrance. I also don't get what's the other one aside oud? Mox. I don't get mox from this. Just really sweet. It's also slightly gourmand. It smells like a drink. This is so good. I love it. Like, okay, yes, I get it. All the hype on TikTok is worth it. All the hype on YouTube is worth it. If you enter a store to get fragrance, you must see somebody that walks in and say, do you have Khamrah? I understand. I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay. So let's go to Google. I've talked about what I feel I can smell here. Let's see what Google has to say. This is from Fragrantica, and Fragrantica says that the top notes here are cinnamon, of course, that's spiciness, nutmeg. Okay, yes. Ooh, bergamot, of course. At the top of this fragrance, you get bergamot. That gives it a little bit of freshness, but this is not a very fresh fragrance. The mid notes, you get dates. You get praline, you get tuberose. Tuberose is also a very beautiful ingredient, and it's also very sweet when you put them in fresh fragrances. And then mahonile, I don't know what that is. And then it has vanilla. This is the style of the show. The vanilla here is the style of the show. It shows off, but it still allows the other ingredients to, you know, have their time, enjoy their shine and all. Tonka bean, of course. Amberwood. I don't get sandalwood here, Sha, but there's amberwood, there's myrrh, there's benzoin, and then there's akigala wood. This has a lot of ingredients, and I love the blend of the ingredients. This is a very sweet fragrance. If you're looking for other options to Khamrah, probably you cannot afford Khamrah. And in my opinion, if you have some of these fragrances that I'm going to show you guys here as alternatives, I don't think you would necessarily need to get Khamrah. Yeah, if you already have these fragrances, you somehow smell like Khamrah. These are very rich vanilla fragrances that kind of like gives off the same kind of vibe. Oh my god. I love this. It's so sexy. If you're going on a date, almost spray this. Even for your wedding, this would be a nice fragrance for like a bride, or probably for your bridal shower or something. This is so girly. I mean, this is giving up Barbie vibe, but a very, very sophisticated vibe Barbie. So if you have Bint Huran, you might not necessarily need to get Khamrah, in my opinion. If you have Bint Huran, this is already a very beautiful vanilla scent that is almost like Khamrah. If you also have Kima is also a unisex. This is also a very beautiful vanilla fragrance that you can actually pair with your oud fragrances for guys, but on its own it does magic. It's unisex. Imagine spraying this on a Friday when you're going to the mosque, or imagine spraying this to church or to work. It's just a very versatile sweet fragrance. This and the Bint Huran that I have on my hand, they smell very similar. They have very similar DNA, and they are also compared to Carolina Herrera's Good Girl. They smell like Good Girl. If you also have this is a beast among these three. If you are somebody that does not like to be, like, you just want to come and do your thing jeje and go, you do not want announcement, this one, and it lasts so long, and it's a beast. Like, it's a beast from the beginning to the end of this fragrance. It stays on. It takes the Holy Spirit to take this out of your cloth or your body. This also, if you have Shamuki, I don't really think you need Khamrah. Another one that I would say is contending strongly with all of this is Anna Abied I Am White. This also is compared to Carolina Herrera's Good Girl. If you have this, I don't think you necessarily also need to get Khamrah. Yes, in my own opinion, all of these are all sexy, mature, beautiful vanilla fragrances for people who love vanilla. For me, that doesn't like vanilla, and I have these and I'm enjoying them and I'm using them, you would know that they are good. I hope this review was worth your while, and I hope this review was able to help you make a decision on whether Khamrah is your next choice of perfume to get. Yes. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like and share. There's more coming, more reviews coming. You encourage me by subscribing, leaving comments as well. What do you think out of all these fragrances, from what I've said, compared to Khamrah? Do you think if you have them you still need to get Khamrah, or no, it's Khamrah for me? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. Bye.